everybody. Oh, what, you see a car out there? Do you see a car out there? Hey, she's got a big girl, isn't she? This is especially for Katie, because Katie said that she wanted to see Winnie in one of my videos. So this is for Katie. Oh, yeah. What can you see? Oh, come on then. Din dins. Dun din dins. Dun din dins. Yeah. Come on then. Let's go get you some din dins. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Janice and my channel is Beauty Mama. So welcome all my beauty babes to my video. And today I'm really excited because I've had this for a week or so and I haven't been able to get into it yet. I wanted to be able to do a video. I've got so many things I want to show you. I've got so many videos that I've done that I'm in the process of doing, but I was putting my makeup on. I'm trying out the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, but I needed to put my eyeshadow on and I thought this is an opportunity for me to do a review and swatches, etc. on one of the new palettes that have come out. And the one that I've chosen today is the Makeup Revolution, well, sorry, it's not Makeup Revolution anymore. I Love Revolution Lemon Drizzle palette, and it's one of the latest chocolate bar palettes. So I thought, yeah, why not? This would be really good to do. I love the colours in it. I can give you all the information. Yeah, let's just jump straight into the video. Okay, so it's the lemon drizzle. There's a lot of foodie ones that have been coming out at the moment. You've got Macaroon, you've also got cotton candy, and this is obviously part of the family. This is lemon drizzle. This has 18 shades in, as do all the new chocolate bar palettes. I mean, they used to have 16 because they used to have double pans, but now they are 18. We'll obviously have a look at the colours at the moment. Love the packaging, love the fact that you've got the lemons all over it. I think it looks great. The back of it, you've got, I love all this. I think it's amazing. You've obviously got what the colours look like as a brief overview. It tells you that it's got a 12-month shelf life. It's recycled packaging. You can recycle the packaging, and it is PETA approved. It's cruelty free. You have 10 matte shadows at 1.2 grams each, and you have 8 shimmer shadows at 1 gram each. So that's your down and dirty information that you need. So I love these bars of chocolate because I just think they're great, and I also love the fact that they're now using the chocolate with a white chocolate background, whereas they were using the dark. I mean, they have used this one before, don't get me wrong, but most of the others are dark. So this is really nice to see. We've got the white creamy colour, like white chocolate bar. Okay, so we'll open her up. You get your acetate, which is what you used to have your names on. You have a full-size mirror as per usual. I don't want to blind you, so I'm just going to pop my hands up like so, and there is the palette inside, and as you can see, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Just see if I can just shift that mirror around a bit more. No. Okay. So there we go. Those are what your colours look like on the inside. There's lots of lemon colours, which is fantastic because from a lemon coloured or a lemon themed eyeshadow palette, you would expect a lot of yellows. So obviously we have like this one here. We've got a gold, which obviously comes under the same family. We've also got these ones here as well, which, yeah, I mean, they look really good. So I'm now going to do the close-up for you so you can have a look. And I'll also do some swatches for you. As you know, though, I haven't done the swatches as yet because I always do them afterwards so that you can see a pristine palette while I am doing my video. So go enjoy. So now that you've seen it and you've seen the swatches, you can see that how lovely these actually are. Now, there is a sort of a lemony smell, which, yeah, seems okay. Right, so I'm actually going to use as a concealer on my eyes. This is in C2, so this is going to be my base, so I'm just popping that on. You can tell already that I'm not one of these people that carve out my brows. I don't do any of that malarkey. I just literally just put some concealer foundation on and just do my brows. I'm not a massive fan of carving my brows out. I feel like I'm a bit too old to do that. Now I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have a few of you say, don't be silly, you're not too old, you're as young as you feel, etc. And us oldies are goodies, etc. But it's just something I'm not comfortable doing. I'm just comfortable more natural doing what I do. So I'm just popping that on now. And this is just concealing to fine, and this is in O2. Now, the good thing about this is it does dry down pretty quick. So what I'm going to do to actually set my makeup, to actually set the base, I'm going to use this colour here, which is Sugar, which is a really good base colour. So let's just go in with that and just go over and just set that concealer in place. So that makes a really good base for the eyeshadow. You need to do this so that you get a smoother transition onto your eyes. Now, thing is, if you want it to be really pigmented, you can just put your transition colour and that straight onto the concealer, but I just want to be able to work and blend easily on my lids. So that is what I'm doing today. So that's not a bad colour actually for setting. It's a little bit paler than me, but doesn't matter, does it? At the end of the day, does it matter? Oh no, it does not. So I'm going to be using as a transition colour, I'm going to be using this Sharp But Sweet. It's a lot paler. I could have probably used that as my base if I'm 100% honest, because it is more sort of my colour. So I'm just going to take my Zoeva 224. I'm just going to dip into this and see how we get on. Yeah, you see, I could definitely use this as a base colour. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to flip over and use that all over my lid, because I think that sugar is a little bit too light and I could use that as a highlight. Excuse the brows, by the way. I've come back off of holiday and I think the sun has made all of me grow. I mean, it's made my hair grow, it's made my nails grow and then they snapped. But it's also made my body grow as well, because I was in all-inclusive. So my waistline grew as well. Okay, so I've done that. I'm going to take Morphe. No, I'm not. I'm going to go back to my Zoeva brush actually, because I'm going to use now as my transition. I'm going to use Sunshine, which is this really lovely sort of peachy colour here. Let's see how we get on. Oh, that's a pretty colour. Oh, that is a pretty colour. I'm just popping that in. See, look, you can see my... Told you, everything just grew. Grew and grew and grew. So that's lovely. I really like that. Yeah, that's a really pretty colour. Yeah, let's just go in on the other side So yeah, as you can see, these have got 18 shades in now, and also the good thing about these palettes is that they actually have all the names on as well, as you've seen in the close-up. So that is great. Now the only thing that I don't understand is why the mattes are heavier in the pan than what the shimmers are. I don't know if anybody can actually answer me that. If anybody actually knows why the shimmers are way less than the matte. Be really interesting to know. Okay. So it's blendy, 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 blendy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now as my crease colour, I'm going to use this colour Citrus here, which is beautiful, sort of like a hot pink colour. Just dab that in. I'm just using my Lamora 110 tapered blending brush. Hello. That's pretty. That's pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm just going to go back into that sunshine. Let's go over the top. I'm not actually sure what look I'm doing today. I feel like I do need a bit of sunshine in my life, so I think that's the perfect colour. That is really pigmented. I'm looking now and I can see, like, yeah, it's really pigmented. So, okay, see. Sorry, it's not called Sunshine. I've actually gone into Citrus. Yeah, Sunshine was my base, my my transition colour. So yeah, this is Citrus. It is really bright and beautiful. It's, yeah, orange. Orange. Okay, so I'm going to take my time to blend these through. I've just videoed loads and that hadn't captured, which is great. So anyway, I've basically blended out the colour. I've used a little bit of this butter here in here. Then I used some of this Zestful, put it in my outer corner, brought it in. I'm now using Just a Bite here, just literally on my outer part of my lid, which is a really pretty colour, but it's not as dark as what it is in the pan. I do find that you'll look at an eyeshadow in the pan, you think, oh yeah, that looked lovely, and then when you get it on your eyes, it's not. It's still lovely, don't get me wrong, it's still lovely, but it doesn't look how it looks in the pan, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just going to blend. I feel like I look a bit dull today. I think it's because I haven't got any shimmer on my face. I haven't got any highlight or anything on yet. So under my eye, here, under my eye, which is here, I'm going to pop this Sunshine colour on again, and I'm going to mix it a little bit with this Tempting colour, which is this one here. I'm just going to go under my, literally under my eye, just to bring that all together. I can hear a noise that sounds like a washing machine or something. I wonder if my neighbour is doing Because I think they've got a tumble dryer or something in the garden. Not in the garden, in the garage. God, sounds like I live on the... Sounds like I live on a right rough place, doesn't it? Yeah, got my sofa out in the back. Oh. Yeah, just sounds really bad. No offence to anybody, by the way, if you have a tumble dryer and a washing machine in your garden. So I like that. That's really pretty. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use... see, Tangy and Fluffy. Somebody said this the other day, that Tangy and Fluffy looks similar. And I have to say that they do actually look similar. That's just on the finger. I would have to agree. So I'm going to go in with Fluffy. See how I get on. That's quite... It's quite difficult to use on the brush. Oh, right, okay. I can understand why. This is one of them ones that you need to use your finger. I just want to send out my love, by the way, to everybody who is in America at the moment, who is in the way of Hurricane Florence. One of my darling friends, as I'm recording this, is actually being evacuated from her house and having to move up because of tidal surge. So I just want to send prayers and thoughts out to you guys. Obviously you're not going to be watching this, but yeah, if you know, please just send prayers and thoughts out to them, because it'd be devastating. I'm so glad that we don't have a lot of that in this country. Right, I've got Tangy now, and I'm going to use that on this side. See if I look any different. Yes. Right, Tangy is a more yellow colour, whereas Fluffy is more gold. This is so difficult to put on. I don't know if you can see this eye here. I think you can see this looks more gold. Quite pleased with how that looks in the... Probably looks rubbish actually to you guys. In the viewfinder it doesn't look great. On my laptop it doesn't look great. In the mirror it doesn't... No, sorry, I'll get this right. In the mirror it doesn't look good. But on camera it does look like it looks good. So I'm just going to go back into Fluffy, and I'm using the unicorn brush from Revolution, because that seems to work with a lot. Now you see, this is the only thing that I hate about Revolution shimmers, is that they hard pan so quick. Can you see? My brushes are clean. I cleaned my brushes last night, and so it's not the oil. That's the one thing I hate. I hate about Revolution eyeshadows. They just hard pan so quickly. So I'm going back over the top of this, but with Fluffy. God, these are so difficult to use. Right, let's get my finger in again. I'm going to have to say, sod what the palette looks like. I'm going to have to just get my finger in. God, that is so bright. Look at the contrast. Oh. The contrast between this and this. Oh yeah, that's popping. That is popping like I don't know what. See, that's the only downside, is just difficult to get on. I've got to really pack it on. Let me go back to my Morphe brush. This is my Morphe M124. I'm just going to go back to this again. I'm going to have to kick up some powder. I don't know if you can see what I mean. I'm going to have to kick up some powder. And if any of you wonder why, so I've had somebody mention before that when I flip a mirror over and you can see my ceiling, that I haven't got a lampshade in this room. And the reason that I don't have a lampshade in this room is because this is my studio, and I have my professional lights all around the room, and I sometimes do use my light up there depending on what I'm working on. And I don't put a lamp on it because obviously I like the light as it is. I don't need it diffused at all. So it's not it's a work room. It's not a pleasure room. If you red room pleasure. Okay. Okay, so you can see my eyes. They're there. So I'm just gonna have to go. I'm gonna go in with Lemon Slice, which is this yellow matte here. And I'm just gonna go in. Actually, I'm going to use a smaller brush, just more precision. Lemon Slice. Let's go in over the top here. Just diffuse that line so it's not quite so harsh against that background of my lid. Like so. That's better. And then I'm just going to quickly pop some highlight on. I shall be back in a moment. So I feel like this is the colour's really fierce. It's just, yeah. So I need to put some highlight on. Now, for highlight, there is no glitter, shimmer highlight. So I'm going to go use the sugar colour, which is the colour I originally set my base with, which I said was a bit bright. So I'm just going to use that to highlight my inner corner, like so. I actually quite like that without having the shimmer. So let's just do under my brows as well. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to pop some more of this Fluffy. I'm just going to pop her up here a bit because I feel like it's a real struggle to see. And I've got my eyes open because my hoodies are so bad. I do really like it, and I don't. I think it's because it's so much different for me to what I normally have, because it's like, it's that yellow colour. I mean, let's see, this is what really annoys me. Right, I mean, I could sharpen that up a bit with some concealer, but it just, every time I do it, I don't know why. That's better. That's better. So, let's just have a look and see if, because we've got this colour Delicious over here, which is this sort of, well, I think it's just really, really pretty. I haven't dug into it very, very deep because I don't want to. See if I can line. See if I can line with it. It's not really showing up as a liner. Oh, yeah, it is actually, it can. So just... Go in there a bit more. Right, that sort of kind of diffused that a little bit, that heaviness of that gold, or that yellow shimmer. Because I mean, let's face it, that is what that is, that's a yellow shimmer. Do we like? It looks a bit like heavy one side. So I'm going to pop some more of the, use this concealer brush because I use that quite a lot with some of my shimmer stuff and it looks really good. Let's pop some more over the top to just, I feel like I now need to diffuse the pink that I put on. Now, see, I still find these are, the shimmers are very, I find them really difficult to use. I know a lot of people have sort of said they're better quality than the old chocolate bar palettes, and I think they are really good quality, but I reckon I'm going to have to use some spray or something to get this to work how I want it to work. I've gone over the top of that pink now. That's typical. I can't win. I cannot win. She can't win for toffee. Let's go back in with this. You're probably thinking I'm bored now. So let's go in with lemon slice and just going to diffuse that edge right there. This is probably the most cack-eyed tutorial you've ever seen. It's not a tutorial though, this is just to see how these eyeshadows work. The mattes are incredible, without a shadow of a doubt. Totally and utterly incredible. It's just this shimmer here. I mean, it's, you can see, it's just, I'm really going to have to just try and dig in and get it on my lid. Oh, that's better. Oh, I haven't got any Fix Plus. That's better. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's just get this. Move over here. Whoa. Okay. Well, there's no getting away from it because that yellow is just so prominent. See, the thing is, when I look in the mirror, I don't see the yellow, but when I'm looking in the screen over here, I can really see how it's... that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm going to use just a little bit of tangy just here because it is a different colour yellow. Oh no, you see, that's bright and that, yeah, okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'm a bit nervous because I'll go to the school and they'll be like, what the F do you look like? what have you done to yourself, you know? Why do your eyes look like you're some Egyptian goddess? Just pop some Revolution eyeliner in. That looks like me. I always think that looks like me. I'm just going to get back under here again. I'm going to go in with citrus this time. Okay, so that is that so far. I'm going to go and pop some mascara on, and I will be right back in one moment. That's what it looks like. I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. As I say, these, I will just quickly talk through these. You've got the mattes that you've got here are afternoon tea, sugar, butter, slice of cake, lemon slice, tempting, delicious. I thought was a matte, but I think it's a matte with this duochrome in it. Hello, Winnie. Then sunshine is a matte and sharp but sweet. Then you've got zingy, which is sort of like a satiny colour again, which is like this one here. But then you've got these pretty shimmers as well. We've got Just a Bite, Fluffy, Zestful, Tangy, and Nothing But Crumbs. So, which is sort of like a gold colour. I haven't dipped my fingers into it very deeply because I don't want to ruin the palette. But my only concern is, I mean, this is the first time I've used it, but look at this colour here. I mean, you can see basically where I've really dipped in there with the brush, and it's sort of like hard planned. But I've got to say, I'm actually quite pleased with how it's come out. It's not that bad. I like it. It's a great addition to the chocolate bar collection, although I wish they would actually put on their chocolate bar. I know it's obvious because you've got the chocolate bar drips and whatever, but I wish that they would actually write on there that it is chocolate bar. Just look how bright that eyeshadow is. I'm looking in my laptop and it's like really yellow. That's all I had to say. But yeah, so I will, as I usually do, I will let you know in the comments down below how it fared, if it lasted throughout the day, etc., and what I think. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Subscribe or don't subscribe, you don't have to. It's not the law, but it would be nice for me if you subscribe to my videos or subscribe to my channels, turn the notification bell on, then you'll get notified of any other videos that I put up. So, for now, beauty babes, I bid you farewell. Take care and ta-ta. Bye. Bye.